Hi everyone, this is Hani from Haniela's, and today I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful and delicious dessert. This is a meringue dessert made out of meringue layers, and then there's a really yummy filling. For the meringue itself you need egg whites, so this would be a perfect dessert. If you have some egg whites leftovers, you can make this if you don't want to waste them. And here are all the ingredients you need for the meringue layers. You can also print this directly from my blog. First thing you need to do is to transfer the outline of your template directly onto the parchment paper. You need to do this 3 times because we'll be doing 3 layers, and then flip it over and set it aside. Divide the granulated sugar in half and then process 1/2 in the food processor with the cornstarch for about a minute. Then set it aside. I'm also using 6 eggs. You need to separate the egg yolk from the egg white. And also I'm using vanilla extract, some vinegar, and then also a pinch of salt. If you don't have vinegar, you can also use cream of tartar. Add a little bit of salt and then mix this on high. And you need to mix this until you have soft peaks formed, and then you can gradually add regular granulated sugar. And then mix this more, add vinegar, and then slowly, once you have stiff peaks formed, you can start adding superfine sugar with cornstarch, and you don't want to mix it too much, just until it's incorporated. And then you can divide the meringue into 2, and then you can color it with pink and yellow. And then you can fit the piping bag with a star or a large round tip, and then you can fill it with the meringue, and we can start working on the layers. Here I have a chevron pattern underneath, and I aligned it with the original guides we made before, and then you can start piping zigzag lines, leaving a gap between. And then you can fill in the gap with the yellow. I have an electric oven, so my heating elements are actually exposed, and I wanted to avoid burning these on the bottom, and I didn't want to compromise the color, so I put a piece of aluminum foil on the bottom, just on the bottom rack about the elements to prevent burning. You need to bake these at 200 degrees of Fahrenheit for 3 hours, and then you can turn off the oven and leave them there for additional 3 hours. And this is what they should look like once they are done. You have to be careful when you are peeling these so they don't break. And you can store them for up to 3 days in an airtight container. And now I think we are ready to make the filling. Okay, to make the filling you need these ingredients that you see here on the screen. I'm using whipping cream or heavy cream, then also fat-free Greek yogurt. I love Chobani, so that's what I'm using. You can also use sour cream. Some chocolate, I'm using semi-sweet chocolate. Also powdered sugar, vanilla paste, and then also I'll be using some gelatin. You need to let the gelatin bloom for about 5 minutes in 1 tablespoon of cold water. And then once it's ready, you can microwave this for about 5 seconds on high, and it should look like this. Gelatin has dissolved, but it's a little too hot, so I'm gonna put it in a cold water bath to cool it down. You can start mixing your heavy cream or whipping cream until you see that it has soft peaks, and then carefully add the gelatin, and you need to whip this on high. Then you can add powdered sugar, also don't forget the vanilla paste. If you don't have vanilla paste, you can use vanilla extract. And now we can fold in the yogurt. And last thing, you need to add is chopped chocolate and just very quickly fold it in, and then we can make this dessert. So layer the filling on the meringue layer and then top it with another meringue layer, and then more filling, and then you can distribute the strawberries as you like, and then more filling, and then top it with meringue layer, and then you can slice it with a serrated knife. I recommend that you fill this dessert on a day you are planning to serve it. I wouldn't recommend making it ahead of time. You can make the layers, meringue layers ahead of time, but don't try to fill it 2 days ahead, because then, you know, the meringue layers will absorb all the moisture from the filling and it won't be as tasty. So I hope you like this dessert. Hopefully you'll give it a try. Don't forget to check out my other videos for recipes and tutorials. And if you like my video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel to get all the video updates delivered to you via email. Thanks for watching.